Welcome back, HAXManiacs. I just hung up the phone with my sister and it's a disaster. Her homestead is underwater and it won't stop raining. She's already lost pretty much her whole garden, and if we can't figure out how to do something quick, she could lose all of her animals too. We've been blowing the phones up, contacting everyone we could, trying to get sand delivered or mulch delivered or anything. And every time we think we have it figured out, we don't have it figured out because of the rain not stopping. The sand pits are flooding, so they can't get the dump trucks back there. Dump trucks can't deliver because they're afraid they'll get stuck. So it's been one thing after another. We got everything loaded up last night. We've got a 2-hour drive ahead of us, and today is supposed to be the least chance of rain. So we'll see how that holds up. Dang, he couldn't even, has it rained this morning again?
All night.
Yeah, so he couldn't even get back in there to dump that, then.
No.
Dang. Yeah, I can hear it's just smushing under me. Ooh, Lord, we're gonna get stuck in this yard. Oh, dude.
Got alligators, chickens, goats.
Man, this is, yeah, that's worse than I thought. Dang, right here.
Adam, this is a sponge. This has got to be moved.
This right here?
This is terrible. Yes, I mean, like, walk over there by the pavement.
Holy. Yeah, wow.
So, I didn't get enough wood chips in here, apparently.
We should go and dig it out. Y'all got tarps up trying to keep the water out.
Yeah.
So you already got some pallets in here to... I brought a couple pallets. So what is this? Like dirt that... Jeez. Dirt that y'all tried to bring in right here?
This is where the run was for the chickens.
Oh, this was the chicken run, so that was what you built up to try to keep them dry.
Yeah.
Dang. So they had to tear down the chicken run to try to move the chickens to get them to dry. Then, of course, you got a mosquito breeding ground.
About every floor of a nursery.
So there's your garden there. So how long has it been like raining like this nonstop?
3 weeks.
3 weeks. Looking out for them copperheaded rattle moccasins. Hello. Hello. It's coming in here so far that it's starting to work in there. The chickens have been able to get to a little bit of high ground, but they're running out of that. And see, the thing is, let's go somewhere we can talk quietly. The problem with the chickens is we've got to get them to where they've got dry because they're going to end up getting bumblefoot, or worse, they'll end up getting parasites, and basically she could lose them all. She's got like 100 chickens. I got to thank Chris from CRT Mulching, because after we called everywhere and could not find any sand, I called him and he actually called all of his contacts and he was able to find the sand for us. We were able to find some mulch yesterday, and Chris also went and picked that up for us as well. He had to drop everything right in the middle of the driveway, the center of the driveway, and up to this point right here. This is literally the only part that's firm enough to drive on. We were able to get a skid steer out here so that we can try to get more done. So what's the first thing we want to do? Start like digging stuff out, or do we want to move that chicken coop from over there? Or
I'm gonna put it on some blocks when you probably move it over here.
tossing it into the pin there. I have done exactly what I was afraid I would do. I'm stuck. I gotta see if I can dig this thing out with a shovel.
Get some wood and put up under the bucket so I can pick it up a little higher and shove lumber up under there.
HAXManiacs, are you planting your next garden? We are super excited because we've just come out with our own mini seed vault. It has 53 varieties of heirloom non-GMO seeds. This collection provides food all year long, as well as medicinal herbs, pollinators, and pest deterrents. I mean, look at all these varieties. Hurry up though and order now, because one random order out of the first 50 will get a second seed collection free. I'll put a link here and in the description. Here comes some Kubota power. When you dug that out from in front and it moved that like 10 inches or so, several passes back, once you did that, that was when it started going good.
That one's really low to the ground.
Good job, thank you very much.
Oh yeah, no problem, no problem. Hey.
Look at this ground right here. I'm like floating on water. That ain't right. Look at that. What are you talking about? Hmm? What are you talking about? Hmm? You're making all this noise. Hey, excuse me. What's got you so upset? I put those boards down there because every time they open this door up, the mulch is coming out, so that'll keep the mulch in. What were you trying to show me? swamp back there.
Swamp.
Look at that. That's why there's nowhere for it to drain. It's all going back there and just working its way towards the house and the animals and the garden.
That's been planted twice now.
Yeah.
See, I didn't know there was that much, Adam.
Maximum flight altitude reached.
Shut your mouth, drone. So there's your front yard, there's your backyard. Literally the only dry spot is where the house is.
And that's not real dry.
Coming in hot, coming in hot. Die bug.
This is a frizzle.
Oh, shizzle. What is a frizzle?
It's mixed between a silky and another chicken.
It's any other chicken. Yeah. Crazy guy. This area was a mud pit. That's dry. In the part of the chicken coop and the goat coop here, is that what you call a goat coop? They couldn't get high and dry. Now they can get high and dry. The chickens in this coop are now at least 18 inches taller. Well, they're not taller, but they're 18 inches higher off the ground, so they can stay dry. We didn't perfect, but we did improve this giant mud pit. So this is way drier. And they've still got a pile of dry mulch for later. Check this out.
Holy crap. Oh my gosh.
So we almost lost everything. This thing is busted.
Oh my gosh, really?
Yeah.
Careful where you're stepping.
Yeah.
Can we help push it in?
I can't get it to go in.
Can I help you?
How did the tailgate open? Well, of course, the phone quit recording right in the middle of everything. It's the next day, and we figured out what happened after what could have been basically horrific. The weight from the stump bucket back here, in just a little space, just a few inches of space that the slide has from the tailgate, whenever I floored it to merge onto the interstate, the weight from that stump bucket caused the slide to fail, come back, bust the tailgate down. It flipped up the back of the cap here and luckily didn't break the glass. And it's just a miracle that this thing didn't fly off. You could see that it was barely hanging on. And in fact, you might not be able to see it in the video, but the entire slide is just like this. It's just hanging down. Man, I could have lost all my camera equipment, my tools. Worst of all, it could have caused an accident and killed somebody. The only reason we knew it happened was because as we merged, I looked in the rearview mirror and I saw what looked like my boot fly out of the back of the truck. And I said that, and then I thought, well, there's no way that could have happened. And the girls looked back and they were like, oh, the slide is hanging out. So I pulled over as quickly as I could and we got it handled. But a scary situation. If you want to support the channel and support yourself, click on that link right there and it'll take you to the HAXMAN seed pack. Thanks guys for watching. I'll see you next time.